is among the two countries, Nigeria being the second representing Africa, and was chosen as a co-lead on Action Track 1, which focuses on inclusive, equitable, safe and healthy schools. What does this mean for Namibia?
Yes, Jeanette, to correct you, Namibia and Nigeria are only the only two African countries that are co-lead with other countries, but the pre-summit is for all the UN member states. Now, to be a lead, to co-lead, like Namibia is co-leading Track 1 together with Italy, and this one is resulted from the observations and the research that was done to indicate which countries have got the best practices to learn from. So what it means is that we have got 5 tracks, of which track number 1 is where Namibia is co-leading with Italy. And what they do and what they have been doing for the past 2 weeks now is to coordinate the input of different member states to the action track 1, which is inclusive education, equitable, safe and healthy schools. So that's what really literally means. And what it means now at the pre-summit is that every team that we're co-leading an action track, we expect to come with a summary already of the findings and recommendations from different member states. And tomorrow already we will have a plenary where all the track actions will be presented now in order for us to end up with a coordinated paper that is coming from the responses from different countries. So it is a huge responsibility for Namibia, and our ED tomorrow is going to present the outcome of the action track number 1.
All right, now, Honourable Minister, what is it that Namibia has taken to the pre-summit and hopes to gain from this summit?
Yeah, what Namibia has taken to the summit is the outcome of the consultations that we did at national level at home. You remember, for the previous 2 weeks, we have been running, both my deputy and I, all 14 regions to consult about what are those key aspects, those aspects of educational transformation that can be prioritized in order for us to talk about transformation of education in Namibia. As much as we are contributing to the UN, agenda, we have to be contextually relevant with regard to the needs of our country and the demand-drivenness of our country. So what we brought here is the outcome of our consultation. We discussed all 5 action tracks during our consultations, but different action tracks were co-led by different other countries other than Namibia, but our input are included in every action track. So we brought here what would boil down to our own national commitment for transforming education in Namibia.
Now, you mentioned the ministry conducting regional consultations, and there were a few challenges also highlighted. What is it that the ministry will do in the short term to really transform the education system?
Yeah, in the short term, we are still trying to get focused on those specific priority areas. What will determine mainly what we are going to do is what will come out from our national conference, which we are planning to hold from the 2nd to the 5th of August. And this is where we are still now going to kind of further analyze what came out from the consultations, those specific areas that came out, and many others that we feel is affecting our education system. And on the basis of this, we will determine the way forward, because we have finalized now with the implementation of the recommendations of the 2011 Education Conference. Now we want to go back and relook at that, while compounded now by the outcome of the conference. I mean, the national conference, consultation conferences that we have.
Right. Well, Minister Nghipondoka, thank you so much for joining us. We wish you all the best for the summit, and we hope that there will be some tangible recommendations that we can implement for the country.
Thank you very much for having me, Jeanette.